Hey everyone, welcome back to FTB Infinity Evolved, and we are back on part 2 of Project Quarry, picking up right where we left off last episode. And I just made up a couple plastic sheets so that way we can continue and start spawning some more pink slimes. Now what we need to do is we need mob essence in order to actually spawn these with the auto spawner. And a decent amount of power, but hopefully this HV capacitor will take us the way that we need to get enough of these pink slime balls. Now what I'm planning on making here is a sewer, and we got a little bit of XP on us currently, which is the whole purpose of this sewer. So let's see, do we have bricks? Yes we do. We're gonna need 4 of these for our sewer. We're also going to need, I got a froggy in my throat. He needs to get out of there. What was that other thing? There was a thing I needed. What was that? It wasn't a frog. Oh yeah, it was a pneumatic servo. All right, so we don't have any of those. We're gonna need some iron. Thankfully, we do have a little bit left. Nice little even stack of that. We need you. I think we're gonna need a little bit of redstone as well. Oh, we're on page 2. I was like, what's going on here? All right, and I actually kind of forgot how to make a pneumatic servo, which is surprising. Okay, so 1 piece of redstone, not 2. I just put that back. I was supposed to right click and I didn't even think about it. All right, so there we go. We got ourselves our pneumatic servo that we need. That goes there. These go on the top and left and right. We're gonna need a machine frame. And the bricks. Lastly, what goes on top? Is it this thing? No. What goes on top? Oh, it's a bucket. That's right. All right, so Erg. There we go. Fingers are working now. So the sewer. What does this guy do? Well, he picks up XP for one. He can, and he can also pick up other things like what do you call that stuff? Sewage. So apparently he can gather sewage from me. Apparently I'm pooping everywhere. I didn't know that. So this right side here is for sewage. This is for XP. So this is going to make us our mob essence that we need. And to do that, we're actually going to dump what XP we currently have into a tank. Now, if I take a look, actually, I've already picked up some of these essence berry bushes and stuff. There's actually a whole bunch of these bushes underground that I've been collecting over time. As you guys can tell, I've actually been contemplating an idea of setting up maybe just a farm here so we can be self-reliant on just maybe using these, but I don't know how well that would work and if it would be a good idea at that. So we could just go ahead and place these guys down in here, and I want to say they will start to grow. We could make them go a little bit faster with a watering can and other methods, but just for now, let's just set that down just in case we might need to come over here. We're not going to leave those there, by the way. No, that's not going to happen. Okay, so we need some glass panes. All right, so do we have any glass panes? We got a little bit, not enough. Let's grab some more glass coming in and make some more glass panes like so. We're going to need a little bit of obsidian here. We're going to grab 20 of these and hopefully make ourselves a tank. Not just any tank. We need to dump ourselves into open blocks, which is going to require us to use our glass panes, a little bit of obsidian to get our open blocks tanks. The nice thing about these is we can actually place these into the world, and any liquid in here can be stored, and it's kind of like dynamic, right? And it looks pretty cool. So this one block here can hold 16 buckets worth of any liquid. Once we attach it to this, it basically kind of, in a sense, forms a multi-block, right? And can basically hold up to 32 buckets. So every block onto this can hold another 16 buckets. And it looks really cool. Now, we need to transfer our XP into this. How do we want to do that? Well, glad you asked. We need to make ourselves a grate. An XP drain, I'm sorry. I think it used to be called a grate back in the day, and that's why I'm just used to calling it that. Okay, fine. We'll just drain. Fine. It's an XP drain. Jeez, you gotta be so specific, don't you? All right, we need a whole bunch of iron bars. Easy enough. Was just making sure it wasn't changed. And then all we have to do is do this and break one of those. We don't have to, but I'm going to do it anyway. And we're going to start filling this up with our XP. Pretty nice. Now, if we need to get a lot more XP than this, I think what I'm going to do is I'll probably just head off into the nether, go mine some nether quartz. I figured that might be the easiest and probably fastest way of doing this. So we got a decent amount of liquid XP currently. We almost have 12 buckets worth. And now, if we want to move this, we can. All we got to do is pick it up. Now, the cool thing is, this also does emit a little bit of light. So if you guys like this and want to use some funky lighting somewhere, by all means, it's kind of cool. The liquid XP glows. I don't know if all liquids glow. I want to imagine things like lava does and some other stuff. But anyways, now we want to do something else. Let's see. There should be an XP shower. This is pretty cool, by the way, guys. And we're going to need some iron. Piece of obsidian. So where's the iron hiding? We just need a little bit more. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. All right, there we go. We got our XP shower. I do need to just put a lot of this junk away. My inventory is getting so full right now. My inventory doesn't even know what to do. All right. Lever. Request one of you. Don't know where they're hiding. They're somewhere in those chests over there, so I'll just let it come to me. And we're going to jump over here. On top of this, we'll place this down and this down. And then our XP tank here and here. As you can see, once I placed it on top, it flowed down. So it is a little bit affected by gravity, which is kind of nice. And we'll place that there. And then check this out. Look, essence. We're converting it all into essence. Isn't that cool? All right, now we just need to export it into a tank. So we should have a tank sitting over here somewhere. All right, there we go. Nothing in you. I don't know if this automatically exports. Oh, it does. Look at that. It automatically exports the poop. That's exactly what I wanted you to export first, the poop. Yeah, great. All right, you go there. There we go. Now we got some XP coming in. Oh. Can I just get that out of there? Can I get the poop out? How do I get the poop out? I want the poop out of there. Is this still draining my XP? It is. Stop draining my XP, please. Stop it. Okay, that's not working there. Stop. There we go. All right, I'm going to try to get my XP back here. It looks like... All right, good. It's still sitting here. That's good. That's a good thing. All right, we're going to slowly collect this. I didn't think it was going to be that bad. All right, we'll put that back in there in a minute. All right, I want to get this poop out of here. Can I get the poop out? I want to put the poop somewhere else. Holy cow, man. Is it supposed to be doing this? I want to say that. Okay, cool. Finally, I was like gonna say, this doesn't seem right. Something seems wrong here. I'm like literally getting all of my XP back. Yeah, I don't really want this poop. Let's see if we can just put it in this thing. So we can actually keep this for actually good stuff. There we go. Please tell me there's no more poop in here. Okay, good. No poop. There we go. Nice. That's what I like to see. Now we can actually set this up. I'm going to pop this over. We'll do this. Clear this out. And we'll go ahead and put our XP back down. Back into our XP tank. Now, if you ever want to get your liquid back, or your liquid XP back out of your tank, you can simply just right-click on the tank with an empty hand, and it will give you one level per right-click. So it is a nice little method there. Let's go ahead and flip this back on and watch our mob essence come in. Hopefully, yeah, we should have enough. It looks like it's a pretty decent conversion ratio as well. which is really kind of awesome. All right, so we got that coming in. I'm going to set this up probably just inside the base here, just because I'm not going to be using it very long. I've also went ahead and pulled out my Squid Slayer because it's got looting 3, and I want to make sure I get as much luck out of killing these things and the chance of getting pink slime balls as we possibly can. All right, so while that's doing its thing, let's set up our auto spawner. We're going to set them up right here. We'll set up our capacitor there. Should be full up with stuff. And we'll go ahead and place our safari net in there as well. All right. Wow, my gosh, that is a lot. I don't know how far this is actually going to go for us, but we're going to try it out. So you go ahead and fill up. Oh yeah, check it out. Little slime guys. So unfortunately, oh, hey, look at this little hat. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. This is awesome. Yeah, we don't need this much, but you know what? Let's just get what we can. Why not? This is like plenty. Look at that. We've already got 20. This is easy peasy right here, guys. Easy, easy peasy. Might as well get all we can. Like I said, who knows? We might be able to get enough power to make a laser drill pre-charger and a laser drill period. That might not be a bad. Oh, look, our XP bushes are growing down here just fine. I like it. It's the swarm of the pink slime. Oh man, that's insane. Look at that. This is even set on spawn exact copy no. I think there's some bigger slimes that it possibly can spawn as well, but I think, I don't know, maybe we need the bigger one. So the cool thing is we can basically dump the XP that we got from killing these guys and dump it right back in there for more XP or more mob essence. But for the time being, honestly guys, that's all we need. That's all we need. All we have to do is take 9 of these, place it into a block like this, and then all we do up here is smelt it. Super easy. Check it out. We get ourselves a pink slime crystal. Done and done. Guys, it is almost that time. Almost time for us to set ourselves up with a quarry. A proper quarry at that. So let's see what we need to do now from this point to get ourselves our quarry. And let's see, we need the laser drill pre-charger, which is pretty much the thing we were after in the first place. So we're gonna need to make ourselves a little bit more of our plastic. So let's get 4 of these. There we go. We're gonna need a little bit more plastic, but it's upstairs. And we're also gonna need another bucket of rocket fuel. So it's a good thing we actually got quite a bit from this last episode. We managed to get about 12, 13 buckets, something like that, because I already used a couple for other pieces of plastic and such. So place that there, put this back up here, and we have ourselves some more plastic sheets. Awesome. Okay, so we'll do this and this. And we are looking to make ourselves the laser drill pre-charger. I'm actually considering going with this method down here, but this might be simpler. All right, let's grab some electrum. We're gonna make some of these coils. So we need this. We're gonna need 4 pieces of redstone. You and you. Go to make us our conductance coils. And afterwards, we're going to use, I think instead of this, we're going to use the fused quartz just because we have a plentiful amount of that. And it's actually quite easy to make compared to the hardened glass. It takes a little bit more of a setup to make the hardened glass. And the quartz glass is just a lot nicer to make. So pretty much everything we have ready to go. We just need the glowstone illuminators. And to make that, we need the illuminator frame, which easily enough we can use the quartz for as well. So let's do this. We're gonna need some signalum, it looks like. So 1 of you, a little bit of quartz. Toss you. Oops, that one goes down there. This one goes up here. There we are. And we have ourselves the illuminator frames. Let's jump upstairs where we should already have some glowstone up here in our machine. Yeah, look at that. All right, we'll toss our illuminator frames in here and our glowstone in the magma crucible. This should send over here. And once I believe we get a bucket's worth, oh, I guess it's only half. Oh, that's not too bad. That's easy. No. Ah, darn it, I didn't click it fast enough. Fine. Just go ahead and make the rest of it. I don't care. Might need it later for something else. All right, there we go. We got ourselves our illuminator frames. That was easy. All we got to do now is get the quartz glass back for this crafting process. And then we'll have our laser drill precharger. Check it out. We're going to town, guys. Wait, what am I doing? That goes there. And then these go down here, I believe. Double check our recipe. We need a diamond and our plastic sheets. Sweet, guys. We are going to do this. We're going to get Project Ender Quarry up and running today. Look at that. The laser drill precharger. Awesome. We already got our mining wells ready to go. We're going to need the octadic capacitors. We also have the emerald electron tubes, but we're going to need to make an emerald chipset. So, one piece of redstone and one emerald in our machine down there should get us going with that. Oh, don't worry about all this junk either, guys. I will be sure to clean this all up later. But for now, we have more interesting things afoot. And I'm not talking about my foot. It's completely fine, and it's under my desk. There we go. Let's just put this stuff in random here. Yeah, that's fine. Like I'm probably not even gonna be using this stuff anymore, so just get out of my inventory. Let's do a little quick cleanup here. I need to make something for Mine Factory Reloaded. Okay, and our next step. All right, so we need an MFSU. We need a tesseract frame. So we're gonna need to make some octadic capacitors. We're gonna need 6 of them, it looks like. No, 4. All right, we need 4. And then we're going to need to make another MFSU, which we've already seen and made. Then we're also going to need to make ourselves a mining laser, which I think we already made one of these as well. I think we had to make it for the advanced miner, I want to say. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to do the crafting for all of this stuff, which is not going to take too long. I should be able to do this no problem here in just a little bit. And we'll be back in just a second once I get all the components that we need crafted and made up, ready to go, so we can finish Project Ender Quarry. We'll be back in just a second. Alright guys, and we are back. Just finished making some octadic capacitors here. That's one of the last things we actually needed here. And finally, we'll take our teleporter that we made earlier on to get our tesseract frame. I've already got some ender pearls ready to go upstairs here in our fluid transposer. So this will go ahead and fill this up for us. And I'm assuming, yeah, we just need the full one. All right, so we don't have to craft it into an actual tesseract, which is actually really, really nice. Oh, there's a bottling machine. That looks wonderful. And of course, you can always fill it in the casting basin of the smeltery as well. But this is just, we have this ready to go. So there we go. We got everything else, I think. Mining laser, tesseract frame. I went ahead and just snagged the MFSU from our nuclear reactor. I'll make another one later just because I don't really have a lot of diamonds at the moment. And I think it takes like half a stack of diamonds to make an MFSU, I think. Actually, no, I think it's 48. Something like that. Anywho, let's toss you there. We're going to need 2 octadic capacitors. That's already in there. MFSU, mining well, tesseract frame, emerald chipset, emerald electron tube. Oh wait, that goes up there. And then MFSU. Yes! Guys, we did it. We have achieved an Ender Quarry. Oh yeah. So this is a wonderful feat for us. Now, generally there's to actually use it, we have to mark an area. So it says analyzing fence boundary, unable to detect, I'm excited, I still can't do it. It cannot detect the fence boundary. But to do that, we need to make markers. Now, unfortunately, these little ender markers require a QED. And the QED is not super difficult to make. but it is going to take a little while because I need the machine frame, the resonant machine frame here, so we wouldn't have to get some more Enderium up and running, and then I'd have to wait a little while to actually craft it because it requires 50 million RF to make. So, if I'm not mistaken, there's actually an old method of using fences. And we're going to just go ahead and test this theory real quick before I actually go and try to set this up. We're just going to test this out here. So let's do this. So we need to hook up one side of the fence. One corner has to be a part of the fence. And unfortunately, I did not grab enough fences. So give me another 10. Coming up. Oh, we got plenty of vibrant alloys too, by the way. It's really nice. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so if we right click, successfully established boundary. Wonderful. That's what I like to see. So that tells me we can still use fences. Now the problem with this is it's just going to take a little longer for us to actually set up the quarry itself. And that also means we will not be able to make any of the upgrades at the moment. So what I'm figuring is we're just going to run our quarry by default. Just let it run as is, as it sits, with power, just transferring the items to us. We're going to try to make it fairly large. So let's do this real quick. Let's get some sticks. We're going to do this. We're going to get some crafting pipe. I don't know. Do we need a crafting table? I don't know if I need the crafting table. I don't know if I have an open slot over there or not. All right, and how do we make these? Okay, cool. I get confuzzled because some of the fence recipes are changed in certain packs and such, so I do get a little confuzzled sometimes. All right, so that's where we did leave off at. Let's grab our crafting pipes, pop one down here, and we should only need one for this. Now, someone did mention if I could like take these and put them on the front. I think I will do that so we can actually watch all the items coming in and stuff. I'll do that a little bit later. I think it would be kind of cool to try it out and see. So there we go. We got some fences. Now we can have ourselves auto craft fences, which is something we will probably need because we're going to need a lot of fences. Let's go ahead and request, I don't know, 10 stacks? Request successful? Yeah, this should be fun. This is going to be a lot, guys. Hopefully we get enough for what we need. Okay, that goes in there, unfortunately. Whatever. All right, so I'm going to be using for a power source, we're going to just use the resonant solar panel for now. Granted, eventually I may wind up using another one of these, trying to get another one made, but for that we are going to need more resources, so we're just going to go ahead and let it run slow, tried and true, with 512 RF per tick. Now, next up, I believe I want to see if I can find myself an ender chest. I want to say I had another one somewhere, didn't I? I thought I had one. Where did I put it? I thought I had an extra one somewhere. Did I lose it? I think I lost it. No, not in there. Not in there. I don't think it was. Huh. Could have swore I had another one. I guess maybe I used it down here. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and jump down here and steal this one so I don't have to worry about crafting. We can just do this now. Bloop. There we go. We got another ender chest. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and clean up the floor. I got to redo the entire floor because the textures are different. How's our fences doing? Still slowly but surely crafting. We got about, we got a little over 4 stacks. That's not too bad. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how far we can get. All right, so let's go ahead and set this up. I want to say we don't really have to worry about pipes or anything. I think this will just hook up directly to the ender chest and just export into the closest available inventory. So we'll pop it down right on top and such. We may want to grab some flux ducts though, because if we put the chest on top, the thingy-majig is not going to do stuff. So we want to make sure we grab flux ducts. Did you like that? I did too. All right, so let's warp to Digger. we're going to find ourselves a nice place to call home for our quarries. You can see there's already been a lot of other people setting up their quarries as well. This is where my old quarry was. That didn't quite work out. Yes, I did leave a chest there. I think we're going to head out this way-ish and maybe find a nice area. You know what? This sounds right here pretty nice. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to set up our quarry, and we're going to go ahead and let our solar panel start filling it up with some power. There we go. Because it can hold a lot of RF. It looks like it can actually hold 10 million? I want to say 10 million RF, which is pretty good considering this can also hold 512,000. And then our flux duct can hold some too. So let's do this. All right, let's pick this up. Let's go out 64 fences this way. So once this is done, this stack is over with. Ow, that's a cactus. You don't run into walls, you run into cactuses. Once this is done, we'll go another 64 blocks the opposite way. So that's there, and then we'll go ahead and take a stack and go this way. So you guys kind of see what I'm going for here. I'm going to go ahead and finish laying this out. I may have to go back and get some more fences. I probably won't. So this should be a nice, decent-sized little quarry here for us. I'm going to finish this up, and we'll be back in just a minute, hopefully to get everything up and running. See you guys back here in just a second. Alright guys, and there we have it. This is pretty much 64 by 64. Not too bad of a size for us, and we should be able to get this up and running now. Let's go ahead and right-click on it, analyzing fence boundary, successfully established boundary. So now, all we have to do is place our ender chest on top, and as you can see, we have items coming in. Now, this is going to be using a decent amount of power. It's not going to be running at, max speed or anything, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. It's still going to be a better way for us to get resources in faster than what we currently had. Now, it looks like it's going to be starting right down over here, and what it does is it pretty much just replaces every block it mines with grass. Well, actually, not grass, but dirt. Grass on top, dirt underneath. And you can see where it mines because it has a little, a little purple pillar here that indicates where it's actually mining at. So pretty nice little setup. All we got to do now is just head back to the overworld. This thing will auto chunk load itself, so we don't have to worry about chunk loading whatsoever. And as far as power is concerned, 512 RF per tick. We'll get another one up and running soon enough to set out here alongside of it. And 1024 hopefully should be enough to run this thing almost at max speed until we can get some upgrades made for it. So let's go ahead and warp back home, which means we have to go to the end. Did a little bit of ender killing in here a little while ago for some ender pearls, which is, free experience. That was mine. I was pretty much, this is where I was killing them at right there. That was just there when I got there, so someone can have a free head. I got plenty of them. So let's make our way back to the end of the game and beat it again and head back into our airship, the SS Bentley, where our items are already... The heck? Houston? We have a problem. I think I might have broke the server. Possibly. Either I broke the server or something's not right. All right, things are coming in. All right, things are fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick all this stuff up, get it out of here. I don't know why. I guess it's, oh right. I need a place to tell the cobblestone to go because we're full of cobblestone. So let's do that real quick. I'm gonna grab a trash can here, and if we jump in here, I'm gonna grab a module. I believe there is a terminus module here, and this isn't too hard to craft. We just need an iron chipset and some ink sacks. We should have plenty of those left, and that's really not that much. No energy. Wait a minute. No energy? What do you mean no energy? Wow, we lasted that long without any power? Are you... Wait a minute. Hold on. What do you mean? Oh, wait a minute. Is that where where's our logistics power junction set up at anyway? I don't even remember where I set the thing up at. That's the request table. Where's the power junction? Where are we getting power from? Oh, it's right there. Well, that makes sense. Oh, yes. That makes a lot of sense. This is why our items are not working. Okay, we'll just swap this out then. I can't believe I totally forgot about this. There you go. Have some power, my friend. You can do things now. Look at that. Okay, no, don't need a terminus module. Working just fine. Cobblestone going in there and voiding and all of that stuff. That's exactly what we want. Already got a void module on there, so it's voiding everything. Don't worry about that. There we go. Things are working just fine. What do you know? Look at that. Quarry's going to town. Everything's all happy. Now we just got to set up a system for our auto processing, which I think we'll probably save for the next episode or so. But I like this, guys. We have ourselves some good stuff coming in. Just got to make sure we keep everything up, and as storage is concerned, we want to make sure we have plenty of room for all the storage we're going to be coming in with. Voiding, cobblestone, probably, I'm going to go ahead and say we want to keep all the sand and the sandstone that we're going to be getting. We're going to be getting a lot of that, but as far as everything else, yeah, we got ourselves some resources coming in. Really, really nice. I'm going to have to find a place to call home for the rest of this, but for now, guys, I think that's gonna about do it. We got ourselves set up with a nice ender quarry. We actually finally got some resources coming in. If the frames ever get fixed, we can go ahead and probably say we can set that up as well in the future. But for now, we'll just let the ender quarry run, do its thing, make us happy, and get us rich on resources. So with that being said, guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. If you guys would rate the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. And until next time, we'll see you guys then, wrapping up part 2 of Project Ender Quarry. We'll see you guys then. Goodbye.